Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Hey. Kind of feels weird making a video for some reason. But hi, welcome back. You know I have makeup on, so you know I'm going to be talking about stuff today. I want to tell you guys about my first acting experience and my acting audition, because you should know, if you don't know by now, that I want to be an actor. Yeah. So, let's get on to the video. Okay, so let me tell you guys about my first acting audition. Now, this isn't for like a company or anything. This was for my high school that I'm going to next year. So I'm in 8th grade, and to get in the arts department, like the arts program of this high school that I want to go to next year, you have to audition for it in what department you want to go to. Like, let's say you wanted to do singing, you'd have to sing a solo. If you want to do acting, you'd have to act, I think 2 monologues you have to do. And for each department, and that school is huge. Like it's like for like the best actors in like where I live. So like that's where like all the like people, like the actors, the singers, the drama arts, basically the drama. It's like a drama arts school. So that's where all the people who want to be in the drama arts go there, or in the arts. So it's a pretty big thing, and I'm gonna tell you guys how it went and if I got in or not. So yeah. So the audition was, they had 2 dates for me. They had February 5th and February 12th were the 2 dates. And I didn't know, but February 5th, everyone had to go that day for the first. Like if you're doing 2 things, like you wanted to do singing or drama, you'd have to go perform a monologue on February 5th, then come back February 12th and do your singing or whatever you were doing second. But I only picked one, which was drama, so they said you can come on either day. So I picked February 12th just so I can have like more time preparation. And I was really procrastinated on finding the monologues and actually performing them. And I actually picked them like the weekend of the thing, when I had known about it since December. But it's fine. We procrastinate sometimes. I'm sure everyone has before. And so what happened is that, so I found 2 monologues from DM Larson. They had to be published plays too, so I had to find, it was just a lot of work, but they give you really specific rules on what to do. And I actually got the monologues, and the day of, I was so nervous. It was Wednesday, and I was going to school that day, and I was really like nervous and scared. But I did it, so pray for me. So it turned out good. Actually, at the place, it was like really weird because when I first got there, I was so nervous that every time someone talked to me, because I was like by myself sitting there just trying to memorize my lines, make sure I had them all down. And these 2 girls came over to talk to me because I looked shy and like scared. And whenever I'm like nervous and someone comes to talk to me, I like try not to cry. It's weird because I feel like I'm gonna cry, but I try not to. Not because of like I'm scared, but like basically like, oh, you're so nice to come talk to me, I guess. I don't even know, but I try not to cry when those girls talk to me. So they're asking me like, oh, what are you gonna be performing? Are you gonna do drama? Are you gonna do a singing thing? And I was like, I'm gonna do this by DM Larson. I talked to them a little bit, and they're like, oh, they're really nice. But yeah, they're really nice, and they're really nice to me. And then, as I was still studying my lines, this one little girl, she was Mexican or something, she had hot Cheetos, and her nails were really long. They were like acrylic nails. She looked like she was in middle school because she had like a collared shirt, but she looked like she was in 6th grade, but her nails were like really long. And her brother was there to audition, so that's why she was there with her little sister and her mom and her brother, because he was auditioning too. And I was there, and then she went up to me and she was like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. So hey guys, I was talking for a long time in the video, so I just deleted like everything I said like about what happened. So basically what happened was that the girl bought me something from like the snack bar, and I was like really like touched by it, and I started crying and stuff. And then I had to perform my monologue right after, so I was just like all like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? And then they called me for the monologue that I have to do, and we came in with 4 other people. I think I'm going to talk about that soon, but yeah, so that's basically what happened. So let's get back to the video. I already had a sad monologue anyway, so I decided to go with that one first because I was already crying. My eyes were red. I went to the bathroom, like, washed up and everything. And they called my name to go audition. And we were with, like, a group. There's only me, 2 girls, and the brother of the girl was in my group. So it was me, him, and 2 other girls auditioning. And we went to the audition room. It felt like I was going to a real audition for, like, a movie or something. So I was, like, really scared and everything. But it turned out great. I actually, he was the first one to audition, but he was doing for tech, like building the stage. So he showed a picture of his, like, he actually brought a little, like, stage. It was kind of cute, like a little stage thing that he brought to the audition and to show the directors and stuff. And then the other girl auditioned after him, or she showed them designs of what she drew of, like, Belle. I think Belle was the play that she drew the designs for. And they're like, okay, that's nice. And then they called me up, and I was so nervous. And I performed. I was the first one there to perform monologues and scenes. So I went up and performed my sad one first. My eyes were already red, so it looked like I was crying. They were really into me, though, because I was like, I have to, like, stare at them because, you know, you don't want to look shy or anything. So I was just like, I got this, you know, let me just do this. And then I did it, the sad one. Then I had a dramatic one. And I did most of that one, the dramatic one. The sad one was really short, but the dramatic one I did most of. And it was too long, so he raised his hand. You know, the directors are like this, okay, thank you, your time's up. I was like, I got so scared. But then, because he said it's supposed to be short, but I was the longest one, so he stopped me. I was like, thank you. And then the next girl, she had monologues too. They were hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. So I'm not surprised if she made it. Yeah. But yeah, so I feel like I did great. They said they're going to let us know that at the end of the week, and I found out literally 2 days after that I made it into the school, and I was really happy because that's going to be 4 years of the arts department, so yay! But anywho, yeah, so that was my experience. Now here are a few tips on what to do at an acting audition because you want to make sure you're prepared. Number 1, you want to make sure you're prepared before anything. Do not do what I do. Do not procrastinate. If they tell you to find monologues, find them like a week before, 2 weeks even. As soon as you hear about it, let's say they tell you in May, and then they say auditions are in June. Find the monologues that week so you can prepare and ace them at the time. Mine were pretty good, but they could have been way better if I had found them first, like when I knew about the audition, and then kept studying and stuff like that. And practice, and you can also practice like getting into your character a little bit more. Like, yeah, and there's so many YouTube videos on how to like perform monologues, so, you know, that's a little extra guide there. Number 2, you want to make sure that you have like enough stuff with you when you bring to the audition. So first, you want to be prepared. Second, you want to bring everything you need. Bring a water bottle. Bring your scripts, your monologues in a folder. I put mine in a little folder. I thought I had to give them to them, so I made like 2 copies, one for me, one for them. But they said that you don't have to give them like the monologues to them, so I just ended up just putting them on the floor when I was doing my monologue. Just I'm like, can I put these here? Like, yeah. So. But if they tell you they need them, make sure you have extra copies of your monologues. Please bring extra copies. I brought one for me, one for them. So I brought basically 4 papers. Well, technically the other one was 2 pages long. So like 6 papers of just 2 monologues. So because I had to make sure that I was prepared for them. And yeah. Okay, so next you want to make sure, still focusing on number 3, make sure you're prepared. And also after the monologues, you want to make sure you bring like a bag, like not really a duffel bag, not a huge bag, but like a good bag, like that can hold water and like your monologues and also extra stuff you might need. You know, if you did your makeup, you want to make sure you bring extra makeup so you don't look like I did. I had beautiful makeup on, and then when I cried, I had to like take it all off. It it was just a mess. And yeah, but first ever audition, that was pretty good for my first ever audition, I have to admit. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, be prepared. That's my mom's favorite slogan, be prepared for everything. Okay, so those are my tips and tricks and my first ever acting audition experience. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like, subscribe for more. Thank you for 20 subscribers. I know it's not a huge amount, but it's, we get in there, we get in there, we get in there, we get in there. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow me on Insta right here. So yeah, thank you. Bye. Oh, more acting videos too. Bye.